As a son of basketball legend LeBron James, Bronny James carries the weight of enormous expectations. Can he live up to the hype and become a second-generation NBA superstar? Will he create history by playing alongside his father in the NBA? This journey is one to watch. LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, was born on October 6, 2004. Right from when he became a bit youngster, his dad, LeBron Sr., desired him to be notable at basketball. You ought to say he was born with a basketball in his hand. You would see him dribbling and shooting on NBA courts while his dad was geared up for video games. He attempted playing football for a brief while, but his dad failed to want him to play soccer or hockey due to the fact they would be pretty hard and cause injuries. So around 2014, he started focusing solely on basketball. LeBron Jr.'s adolescence turned into all approximately gaining knowledge of and growing in the sport. He was fortunate to have one of the greatest basketball players, his dad, guiding and teaching him. This early schooling and steering set the stage for his personal basketball journey, and plenty of humans have been keen to see if he could follow in his father's footsteps and become a basketball superstar. Back in 2015, when Bronny was 9 years old, he did something pretty excellent. He became the megastar player who led his team, the Gulf Coast Blue Chips, to a fourth-grade championship. This achievement got humans from all over the United States to take the word of this young basketball prodigy. Now, why do you suspect it truly is so extraordinary? Imagine being simply 9 years old and already creating a call for yourself within the world of sports. But here is where matters get even more exciting. College coaches, the individuals who usually recruit gamers when they are older and kept for college, started out imparting Bronny scholarships. In that manner, they were announcing and said, "Hey, while you develop up a chunk more, come play for our university basketball crew, and we will help you pay for your training." LeBron James, who is a celebrity within the NBA and additionally Bronny's dad, failed to think so. He said that schools shouldn't be trying to get young kids like Bronny to decide to gamble for them whilst they are nonetheless so little. What do you think about that? Should faculties recruit kids who are that younger? Or is it better to wait till they may be older and extra organized for college life? Even with LeBron Sr.'s opinion, Bronny was already in high demand. So why do you think school desired him so badly, despite the fact that he changed into just a child? Yeah, it's all about the talent and impact he will make in future games. Now, let's dive into Bronny's high school years, which have been quite thrilling too. So, after his dad, LeBron James, moved to LA Lakers, Bronny went to a school referred to as Crossroads. Interestingly, he wasn't the handiest one with a famous parent there. He joined a boy named Shakir, who takes place to be the son of the mythical basketball participant Shaquille O'Neal. But there has been a little twist in Bronny's tale. When he was in 8th grade, he desired to play basketball with Shaquille on the varsity crew, which is just like the massive league group for high school. However, he could not try this due to the fact he became nevertheless quite younger. They usually wait until you are in excessive college to play on the varsity crew. So what do you watch Bronny do afterward? Well, in 2019, he transferred to a new college called Sierra Canyon for his freshman 12 months of excessive faculty. Now here is the thrilling part. He was given to play along with some other well-known basketball players, toddler Dwayne Wade's son. That needs to be an exciting experience. During Bronny's time in high school, he made a pretty dash together with his basketball talents. In his first actual game, he scored 10 points as an alternative player, helping his group steady a victory over Montgomery High School. This changed into a superb beginning to his excessive faculty profession. One of Bronny's standout moments got here when he faced off against St. Vincent's St. Mary, the school where an NBA move star LeBron James once played. Bronny played a full-size position in that recreation. This changed into a massive deal as it marked a turning factor in his young basketball journey. Despite being just a freshman, he gained recognition as a treasured participant, someone the team may want to depend upon. Bronny's early success in high school was an pretty much a scoring factor, it was also approximately gaining admiration and reputation among his peers and coaches. These experiences showed that he had the potential to become a professional and influential player in the future. It changed into a promising beginning to what will be an interesting basketball profession in advance. As Bronny stepped forward through excessive school, he encountered some hard instances. He found himself playing with a few certainly talented gamers who had been probably to make it to NBA someday. This became a large project for him. Now let's consider this. Why is playing with Destiny, NBA stars, a challenge for Bronny? Well, it meant he had to step up his sport and develop new abilities. Instead of just scoring points, he needed to get better at things like defending against warring parties who had the ball, transferring across the court docket without the ball, and know how the sport better. To enhance his sport, he worked really hard. He practiced his shooting technique mainly from a lengthy range, three-pointers, and finishing in traffic. Why did people see him as a crew participant who exceeded the ball to others? It's due to the fact he wasn't just targeted on his own glory. He cared about helping the crew win, so he often made extra passes to install his teammates for scoring opportunities. So no matter the challenge, Bronny's determination to enhance his abilities and being a notable crew participant made him stand out on the basketball court. Lately, he's been stepping up his sport for a long time. He is not just an ordinary player anymore, he is turning into a real offensive pressure. It's like he's determined his groove and feels right at home on his new function. In some current tournaments, he wowed absolutely everyone along with his tremendous shooting skills. He became like a magician at the court docket, making the one's basket disappear into the ring. But that's no longer all. Bronny was given this superpower in which he can create offense. It's like he has a secret recipe for scoring points, and it is quite cool to observe. Guess what? A big-time NBA player named Thaddeus Young noticed Bronny's abilities and gave him a thumbs up. Thaddeus becomes inspired along with his athleticism, which means that he is absolutely good at moving and jumping around. Bronny's were given energy to suit, too, making him a tough nut to crack on defense. And the pleasant part, he is no longer stuck doing simply one thing. He's flexible, which means he can deal with distinct situations on the court like a champ. So it looks as if Bronny's destiny in basketball is asking quite bright. With his developing abilities, extraordinary capturing, and a nod from a seasoned like Thaddeus Young, there may be no telling how high he can soar in the sport. This is an interesting adventure to preserve a watch on. Imagine this: LeBron James, one among the largest basketball superstars ever, is cheering for Bronny to make it to the NBA. LeBron does not simply want Bronny to sign up for the NBA, he dreams of playing alongside him. It's like a fairy story, right? In 2024, Bronny will be old enough to enter the NBA draft. That's whilst NBA teams pick out new players to enroll in their squad. But here is the twist: Bronny should pick out to go to university rather. It's a chunk like choosing between paths. Now here is the exciting part: Bronny's family is all in on his NBA dream. They're placing all their consciousness on supporting him and turn out to be a pro basketball participant. They see that potential in him and they are prepared to guide him each step of the way. But wait, there may be greater. He additionally got his cool aspect referred to as an NIL deal. It means he could make cash from his name, photograph, and likeness even at the same time as he is in college. So if he does go to university, he can still earn some coins from his basketball fame. It is like having your cake and consuming it too. So with LeBron's blessing, NBA desires, and a plan for college, Bronny's future in basketball is as shiny as a taking pictures star. His early success and commitment to the game, coupled with his growing skills and versatility, suggest a bright future. The potential for him to join the NBA and potentially play alongside his father, breaking new ground in the league, an exciting dimension to his journey. The basketball world eagerly awaits to witness how Bronny James will continue the legacy and make history in the NBA. We are all keen to see where this interesting adventure takes place. So do share your opinions in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content.